I'm very fortunate that today our Sitaram Prabhu with us. I'm feeling uncomfortable in front of you to say something. Still, he's my senior god brother. Actually, just now I went to one program in Narottam Prabhu's organized for Mauritian devotees. Just 1 hour before I went there and come back. So now this program, after that again another program in 6:30, 7 o'clock. Is something Mandrak, is somewhere Prabhuji knows. It's good that devotees also very pleased. They are also, tomorrow also the Mauritian devotee organize another program. So, Om Prabhupada keeps it. Om Aggana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurube Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Shayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Shapadantikam Vandeyaham Sigurura Shri Juta Padakamalam Sri Guruna Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Shagrajatam Shahogana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Shadaitam Shabadhutam Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Shahogana Lalita Sri Vishakhanitam Cha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Jai Pataka Swamini Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Rakatha Dhamadaya Nagar Gram Tarine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Parchatta Deshatarine Jayo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karati bachalam pangulam nayati girim Jatkripatamang Vande Paramananda Madhavam Sigurudina Tarinam Sri Chaitanya Isharam Hari Om Tarshat. The first of all, I just to pay my humble obeisance. Speaking English or Hindi? English. Because in confusion. So, first of all, I just to pay obeisances to my spiritual master, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, lotus feet, and our most dear beloved Shiksha Guru, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, the lotus feet. I just to pay obeisances, and our previous acharyas, and in front of me to sitting all the Vaishnavis and Vaishnavas and all the young Mataji or Guru Mata or Prabhuji ke charan mein, just I pay my humble obeisances. Actually, it is my pleasure that you are giving me a chance to speak about something, the JSSS meeting. We are also doing the program in Vrindavan also. We have a JSSS. Sometime some devotees are thinking what they are speaking, they are separate to do it. That's why today we also know not just like a Gopal Krishna Maharaj followers, Dikti Mataji come. Actually, Prabhupada says that when you will do the meeting, it is main theme to all the disciples separately to do the meeting, their main issue, Guru Maharaj say, how can we fulfill the Prabhupada orders? That is. And I am see that Guru Maharaj even come to sometime our Zoom class in Vrindavan JSS. He is always to say one thing. See that how can you read more, because Prabhupada is written so many books and you can distribute it in the Krishna consciousness. Practically you will see nowadays whatever the class Guru Maharaj is giving is most one point is Guru Maharaj again and again emphasized. That is that you read the books again and again Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj said, for you I am in like a now dead man. I am again started the Bhakti Vaibhav course to reading the Bhagavatam. Even Guru Maharaj just now coming from the Chennai, he isn't sick. But his one secretary said, Guru Maharaj, you have a Bhakti Vaibhav some small question. Guru Maharaj just 9:30 he said, please to bring the Bhagavatam. I have to complete that question. So I am saying that how much Guru Maharaj is serious to read the books. Even you see he is in so difficult and critical condition his body, but still he is reading. Guru Maharaj is just to, with his regretted heart he said, those who are my servants, even and they are not to complete the Bhagavatam, but I am 6 times complete the Bhagavatam. So I am requesting to hearing from the Guru Maharaj, our main term should be, how can we just to read the books of Prabhupada? Because you see, what is the value of our meeting, this JSS meeting? Our main thing is that how can we fulfill the desire of Guru Maharaj? And Guru Maharaj desire what? That we go back home, back to Godhead. And Guru Maharaj said, if you not to read the books, then how you go back home, back to Godhead? If you don't know what is Prabhupada wants, Acharya wants, then how can you go? And nowadays I see that, yes, we do some courses like a Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav. It is most of the time that day in class, Guru Maharaj said that now Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Shastri is for the Brahman Diksha. Guru Maharaj smiling and said, I know that. But Prabhupada not to written the books for that Bhakti Vaibhav, for the Brahman Diksha, to take the genuine or Brahmanical thread. You really to read the Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita to changing your life. Don't mind it. I'm just to giving example. I saw that our Prabhu, what is the name? South Indian Prabhu. He's eager to hear and listening the class. Wherever he is just to walking or street, he complete the course. But actually, yes, it is okay to complete the course to get the certificate to the Brahman Diksha. But we have to understand always, Prabhupada always to wants, we need a quality, I don't need a quantity. If we are philosophically not very understanding, even our like a community, we can't maintain. Whatever you say, our God brother, God sister, we can't maintain a good relationship. If we not read Prabhupada books properly, then we are trying to finding faults and we are divided. Even in Sunday, we are every month or whatever way, you are get together. You can't maintain. Guru Maharaj always to say, you can't maintain. You always to read. Radhanath Maharaj this time also to praising in his class. So I am become astonished. I am feeling for reading Shiksha Guru is my Jagadaga Swami Maharaj. Even he is in difficult condition. I every day see his continue to say speaking about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In Mayapur, last time he gave the class, he said, my reading guru is I'm feeling always to my God brother, His Holiness Jaypada Goswami. So this is very important that we should read like this, that we are wanted to. Guru Maharaj will be very, 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 very pleased. Very pleased. How much we distribute, more than we read. One time in Malati Mataji, was distributing the books, and Prabhupada is in one that is petrol pump, and saw that Malati Mataji is distributing the books. Prabhupada saw that she is distributing the books. Prabhupada little bit glanced down and to see that Malati Mataji didn't see that who is inside. She gave me the book, and Prabhupada said, "What is this inside this book?" He said, "I don't know, my Guru Maharaj said, distributing the books." Then Prabhupada glanced down and said, "I never say that before you not to read and go to the distribution. First you read, then go. Otherwise, if you not to make your ticket to go back home, back to Godhead, then how can you take to other person? So first you read, you have a idea of this book, then you can explain to someone what is this inside the book. Otherwise, what is the value?" Guru Maharaj, that's why most of the class nowadays you will hear, only Guru Maharaj say, read Prabhupada books, read Prabhupada books, read Prabhupada books. Everywhere. He not too much distributing whatever. Read, because Prabhupada books, I am always to say, it is called in the, Guru Maharaj says that it is a boil the milk. The milk more boiling, then more thicker and more sweeter. As much as we just to sit together and read, that will be nice. That will be nice. Better this program we are making, program in house to house. Sitaram Prabhu come, we take a one sloka, two sloka, we read and go to the deeper, and Guru Maharaj, what we get it from the Bhagavatam, one sloka. If you show the video to Guru Maharaj, we are doing the JSSS meeting like this. Reading the Prabhupada books, and we are finding that what is Prabhupada teaches us. Guru Maharaj said, this is the best JSSS meeting. This is the best JSSS meeting. That you try to understand what is Prabhupada wishes. So it is very important for us that we need to Prabhupada books very, very attentively. Otherwise, and Prabhupada always to say, this ISKCON is to be depend on how many years. I said that 10,000 years, but it will depend on how much you are very attentive to my books. How much you read, that much you progress. But you not read, then you are going to out. Then just like it. That's why we are saying that now in different ideology, different method, different things we are doing. But before you see, I know that I read the Prabhupada Lilamrita, and there every day Prabhupada morning time, all the brahmacharis, even those who are connecting to the Prabhupada himself, morning time 1 hour sit and read. Night time he took the 2 hours, read, then you go to sleep. Whatever seva you can do, but you should concentrate that things. That is very important. How much we read. And I saw that in also in Chopati, they are across the community. They have every week they have give the one sadhana paper. So you have to submit how many hours you read Prabhupada books. Because we are very less reading. That's why so many mind speculation, so many different method is coming. And we are later the different coalition, different diversity is coming. That's why our main Guru Maharaj, our JSSS meeting, main purpose what? How to pleasing the Guru Maharaj. Na? Guru Maharaj is not pleasing to management. Guru Maharaj is not pleasing your big program. The Guru Maharaj is pleasing if I am developing and make a devotee. Prabhupada always to say, when he went to the Western country, so many people say, Prabhupada, you just to giving a little bit discount on the fooding. Prabhupada said, my Guru Maharaj said, on the sky I no need the millions of stars. I need one moon. So that's why we need to read every day Prabhupada books. If we are hand raised here, then we are not still now to complete the first canto of Bhagavatam. But we are already 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, we are already in ISKCON. Always to understand. Look at the Guru Maharaj. I am sometimes thinking, how can he is doing? Yes, I am giving online class. That's why I am practically said, maybe I am always not to listening the Guru Maharaj class to with that. but I'm following. That's why I'm Zoom class. I'm giving the Zoom class every day 3 times. Morning time Chaitanya Charitamrita and night time Gita and Bhagavatam. And why I'm giving? Yes, I read it, but I think it is my one of the chance that I can read with the devotees again. So one time I complete Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavatam and Gita. Again we start. It is Guruma so pleased, so you'll pleased that because we have to understand these books not written by Prabhupada ink, is written by his blood. So as much as we can get the time, we should read the Prabhupada. Yes, you can say Prabhu chanting. First we not the chanting. We 16 down and chant, but we have that not much consciousness. What is the value of chanting? Because as a human being, we first need to understand it. Then we have to do something. But we have no understanding why you are chanting, what is doing, what is that. So it is very important to read the books. Even you see, he is in Bangalore, he is in Chennai. He first in not this time. Before this time, he is in Chennai. He just to coming out the coma and he say to Mahavara Prabhu, bring the laptop. I have to give the Chaitanya Charitamrita class. Last 8 days I was in coma. I couldn't just to read the Chaitanya Charitamrita. I have to read the Chaitanya Charitamrita. How much he is eager? How much? Yesterday I read it that Bhagavatam Sashto Canto, 6th canto I am just reading. Jamra said to his all kinds of disciples, those who are every day, morning and evening, reading Bhagavatam and chanting holy name and pay obeisances me, you never go to that, even not to look at his face. He instructed in Ajamil pastimes. So very serious about that. The Gurumas wants that you read the books. It's very important for us. As much as we read, that much we understanding, that much we can more involve each other. Gurumas always to anytime is go to the different meetings of just before, not to Gurumas after sleep. Before that, anytime he is going to any a temple meeting or management is going, when something is happening, no coming to the a settlement, Gurumas said this temple read not much Prabhupada book. That's why they not to come to settlement. If you read, then you can come to the settlement. Prabhupada, all kinds of solution is written there. So Gurumas in one class he said, when you think about you can't any argument or any problem, you not to come settlement, that means you are not read Prabhupada books. Because Prabhupada is every situation, every problems, every whatever this, he is just to give the solution. Just like Gurumas is giving example, just like any a conflict is happening to the law court case, then immediately people will go, the lawyer going to where? Go to the law book, finding the solution, where we can dismiss the case, or how can I just to relieve my person. They are finding the law, and by that law they are just to rescue his personalities. That's why it is very important. Guru's last our Vrindavan a JSSS meeting also is saying like that. How many of them reading every day, sit together and read Prabhupada books? Most of them not to that. Guru said, my meeting not means just you get together. My meeting main theme, how can you fulfill the... Guru is even giving you one example. Just like if you go to the Golok Vrindavan, there is a Lolita Shokhi's Guru, there is a Vishakha Shokhi's Guru, Chitra's Guru, Indrulekha's Guru. But all of them, their meeting main point, how can you fulfill or how can you more giving the pleasure of Radha and Krishna. Their main topic of this, every youth, it is called in there in Sanskrit like a Jut. Every Jut, just like we are called in group, it is Vedic language called Jut. Every Jut, main point, the focus is how can we pleasing the Krishna and Radharani. So our anybody's group, main topic, how can we pleasing to the Krishna, not how can we pleasing to our Guru Maharaj. Our Guru Maharaj will please, just like a last JSSS meeting I'm online giving our Thursday Nitu Mataji, Nitya Shangini Mataji's JSSS meeting. There I am saying, as much as you go to the deeper of Guru Maharaj's pastime, that much you can go to the closer to the Prabhupada, not Guru Maharaj. If you really to think about it, as much as you just to try to finding some example from Guru Maharaj, that you will see, you can more go to the closer of Prabhupada. More go to the closer. When you see how Guru Maharaj is, even he can't uttering the sound, he is reading. That time you remember. Prabhupada also like that. One time in Tamal Krishna Maharaj in his one lecture he said, Prabhupada is in one time in like a 103 degree Fahrenheit fever. You wake up 2 o'clock and said, bring the pen and paper and Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavatam I have to translate. Tamal Krishna Maharaj said, Prabhupada, you are in sick. You are in high fever. Then Prabhupada said, material body means Jada and Vyadhi. It will be always. But I have to complete my order of my Guru Maharaj. So I have to write. So like that. Even Guru Maharaj, one class he said, I have a lot of meetings, lot of everything. But any day, not any single day, I just to live my life without reading of Prabhupada books. As much as we are reading the Prabhupada book, that much we are be clear of Maya, clear of our own life. That much we can get the taste of holy name, get the taste of Harikatha, preaching and everything. Otherwise, so many, the Maya aspects will come in our life. That is always very important. Guru Maharaj nowadays not too very pleasing that how much we are just to distributing. Even Guru Maharaj said, whenever you are distributing books, collect their number and to speak with them later. Still they are reading or not reading. Just only giving, that's not okay. Because we are already spreading the Prabhupada books lot, but we have to train them now. Now ISKCON is very vastly now spreading all over the world. But now we need to boil the milk. Otherwise we are different culture is bringing in our like ISKCON. That's why it is a big problem. Because we own self not to know what is Prabhupada is saying. Just we know putting tilak, dhoti, kapra, gopi dress and prasad, nothing else. Nothing. That's why we bring the devotees to give them understanding what is Prabhupada said. I am not this body, I am the soul. Or Shubhachaya Maharaj again say, Prabhupada is saying what is uttering. I am not this body, I am the soul. But if we understand this one sentence, we go back home, back to garden. Back to garden. That's why we have to be serious that then Guru Maharaj will be very happy. It's very happy. Whenever, even you see, Guru Maharaj in his one class is praising one of her disciple, Mataji. She said that I am still now to Bhakti Vedanta not complete, but my disciple, I forgot it Mataji's name. She complete the Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav and Bhakti Vedant. I am very pleased with him. So you see, even in his class he is uttering the name of this Mataji. So you can understand how much Guru Maharaj is pleasing when someone to read the Prabhupada books. Because Guru is a Paramatma. like that. He is like omnipresent, like a Bhagavan. So he saw that nowadays more spreading, it is natural. When your garden is more spreading, the more weeds will come. So ISKCON now more spreading, the more difficulties, problems, some other concept will come to in our society. But as much as we read, then we can prevent it. Otherwise we will just to take it that. Take that philosophy. So we need to hold the movement to this ISKCON. That's why Guru Maharaj, why he is saying that if our generation will go away, we may be directly got to the Prabhupada instructions, Prabhupada association, that's why we continue. But after the next generation, you directly didn't get the chance to meet with Prabhupada. That's why you have only one way you can get there. You need to connecting with the Prabhupada books. Then you know that how to continue this like a ISKCON. Just like you see that Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu and other devotees organize these 7 days Katha. So people are so eager. After hearing that, so many devotees are changing their life. They know that yesterday Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu's place, I went to for their house program, and I saw that they are eating prasad. After that again went there, with the left hand they take prasad and start eating. And I said, no, Prabhupada says, when you one time starting the prasad, your both hand is contaminated, you can't touch. Some other person will serve. That's why when Prabhupada is eating, can you see that any time Prabhupada is taking from here and there? Shruti Kriti or Prabhu always to Prabhupada. Prabhupada said it is our Vedic culture that when husband or family member will eat, the wife will distributing the prasadam, at the end she will eat. So it is like that. We may be only something like that chanting. That's why Leelashwari Mataji one time said to me that, I forgot it, Gurijan Prabhu's wife name? Jagatarini Mataji. She said, Leelashwari, I said to you, you got the perfect culture of Prabhupada. So come to the Australia, don't change your culture. Prabhupada always to like the culture, always to teach us that. You see, I don't know Shadi, Prabhupada teach us. So by born you got this. So you only think about Prabhupada only to give us the chanting and reading. Prabhupada give us the culture. Just so you try to hold it and teach like that. Then it will be very, very, pleasing to Guru Maharaj. Very pleasing. I am one time in Bangladesh, I was traveling with Guru Maharaj. There is at a time, 2,700 devotees will take initiation. So morning time I and another devotee, that time Guru Maharaj was sick. That time when Guru Maharaj come to Bangladesh, he not bring lots of like a servant. He come just me or some Bhadracharu Prabhu is come. So I am going with Guru Maharaj and walking and come back. And after that, Guru Maharaj is sitting on, and I am feeling that he last night like a 3 o'clock meeting up to the general, all temple president and everything, Diksha. So you wake up and walk and come back. That time Guru Maharaj is little bit, I am thinking he is in sleeping. So Guru Maharaj said, he want to take some fruits. So I just to wash, Guru Maharaj said, I wash my hand. So he just to head down and just to say, it's like he looks like he's in napping. He said, I want to wash my hand. So immediately where I get, that's a very village area. Not everything like a, everything like according to the order. So where I get, immediately I got to the Bisleri bottle. India is a Bisleri bottle. Here is so many things. So I said, Guru Maharaj, you wash. Guru Maharaj said, this is 20 rupees. Prabhupada said, water drinking water is not for a hand wash. Go outside and bring the water. I'm thinking, my God, how this person can see. He's in head down. Still he has a concept. I was one time with the Guru Maharaj in ship in Bangladesh. Ship, we are going to another place. So when you're coming out, there is a tissue paper, bottle. Guru Maharaj said, why you left this? I said, Guru, there is a half water. Guru said, that is just like the shipman. I paid the money for whatever things here for me. So bring it. There is the like a half bottle water is there. Still I can drink. You have to understand, every single penny is for Prabhupada. So take this. His tissue paper, box, everything. Guru Maharaj himself just grabs everything he packed. He said, take it with us. We need to another place. So and during that time I'm thinking how much he's concerned about Prabhupada. How much he is concerned. Whenever Guru Maharaj is going to anywhere, he not like to be habituated, like to sit on the table and eating. Guru Maharaj always, now is a problem, that's why. Always he sit on the down. Guru Maharaj said, this is proper teaching. I saw my Guru Maharaj Prabhupada never sit on the chair table and eating. He sit on the ground. He sit on the ground and honoring the prasad. That's why you also sit on the ground and eat the prasad. So you see, if we not to read the books, how you know that? We only practically, everybody come that we know that. They are, all of them are discussing these two things, chant more, read, just read, listening. But as much as we not read proper books, that much we can't get to the ideology, what really proper. Always you know that Prabhupada is coming to Western country to give with the Krishna. No. Actually, if you read that, Prabhupada in the heart, he has one of the angriness. You know why? When Prabhupada was just to study in Scottish school, that time the British ruling, and Prabhupada is one of the, politician. He's just to deal the politics under the Rajiv Gandhi. That's why he said to his Guru Maharaj also, who will hear your Hare Krishna if our Bharat is not independent? That time Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada said, Bhakti not dependent, independent not dependent. Bhakti Gan. That's why Prabhupada is angriness to see the British people. That's why Prabhupada said, you took all the things, but you not to take the Indian culture, Vedic culture. I have to give. That's why Prabhupada went first to landing the journalist convention. He first said, I came to America not to giving anything. I came to India. The British brought it, every books and everything, but they forgot to bring the culture. That's why Krishna sent it to me to give the culture. He teaches Western country eat rice. Western people don't know how to eat rice. Western people don't know how to wearing dhoti. Western people don't know how to wearing shadi. So Prabhupada is giving like that. So as much as we read now, that much we can become more consciousness. More. The Guru Maharaj will be very happy that our Perth community, our Perth, all the devotees, not only our Guru Maharaj, actually Guru Maharaj said, I don't like one word in a Hindi. Guru Bhrata, Mera Guru Bhai. Guru Maharaj said, this is very daring word in ISKCON. I don't like Guru Bhai, Guru Bahan. English I like it this. Bhakti Chowd Maharaj in one class say, God brother. That means we are everybody Krishna's son and daughter. When you are saying Guru Bhrata, Guru Bahan, that means you are become sectarian, and like this way in future we will be divided like a Ritik Bag is coming. My Guru is my temple, this Guru that temple. No, we are in Prabhupada. That's why anybody can come and they can see, okay, you see Jayapataka Maharaj, all the disciples so cooperating, they are reading, they are not discussing how can we pleasing to my Guru, how can we pleasing to through my Guru Maharaj to Prabhupada. And they will be very happy. They are very happy. That's why we heart and soul try, everybody, that our activities is to glorify the Guru Maharaj. So anybody can come to our group or our life and see that how much they are loving and they are so cooperative, then they will be very pleased. Radhanath Maharaj in one class said that when I come to Mayapur, I am feeling I am come to my home. How and such a nice way Jayapataka Maharaj just to taking care the and teach us all the disciple. I am feeling that I am coming to my home. Such a nice way they organize everything. I am very pleased. See, the glorification is going to Guru Maharaj. So it will be like such a way that all over the world people can say how the devotees are very nice to Prabhupada, how to teach them very nicely. That is our main purpose. Our Bhagavad Sapta, class, anything, our main theme is like that way. No. Because we have a different mentalities, everything will go away when we read books. But when we not read books, Guru Maharaj always told in his class, if you not read books of Prabhupada, then false ego will come in. And when the false ego will come, then you will destroy your life. So you should. JSSS meeting means how much we can pleasing to Guru Maharaj, how much we following the footsteps of Prabhupada. Prabhupada always to say, you read my books. Not so much management, not so much they preaching this and that. First you think about, even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said what? Bharato bhumite janma hoilo jar, nijo janma sarthak kori, koro poro upakar. Think about yourself also. So how can we just to get to the perfection in my life? How much we attach to the Prabhupada books, how much we attach to the Prabhupada instruction, that much we can flourish to others. Then it will be very nice. So thank you so much. It is also, I am not to saying you, this is whatever uttering that I am also to implement my life. I am trying to read that. So now it is a prasadam time, already you are late. So now take prasad and give me blessings also that I am always to can read the books. Keep in touch already in Prabhupada books. Keep in touch. Always. See the Bhakti Vikas Maharaj. He is in Buddhist people, he is in Sikh. I saw his Facebook. He is laid down and his disciple, one of the stand, keep like this. He said, I want to die, not to see the Prabhupada picture. I want to die to see the Prabhupada books. That's why his disciple is laid down, he's something back problem. He like 1 month or lying down. He kept the book to Maharaj in front of the eyes. I'm thinking that how they are so dedicated of Prabhupada. Because Prabhupada is saying, I am living in my books, in my instruction. So we have to be confirmed every day. My Guru Maharaj is a deathbed. Still he not to go to the sleep in 8 o'clock. How can I? He is going to every day in 10:30 going to sleep. Up to giving the class from 8 to 9 o'clock. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, then Guru Maharaj, 9 to 10:30 he is reading his Prabhupada books. Then he go to the bed. So why not me? We are still in strength and everything. We should be confirmed like that. Preaching we are doing. हिंदी में कहते हैं प्रचार करते करते हम ही प्रचार हो गए, खुद ही में ही प्रचार हो गए. So you have to see how Sitaram Prabhu, I am heard that Nitai Prabhu, Sitaram Prabhu from 2002 he is in this temple president. How is he still to reading? Otherwise he can't hold in his position. He is following the Prabhupada footsteps of Guru. That's why he is holding. That's why Krishna keep it is in one position. Otherwise every day so many things is changing. And so you need to be that. Okay, we definitely preach. But same time we have to think about, preach myself also fast. A car whole day giving service, first he take the fuel in the morning time, full tanky, then he is serving all day. See, if I am not filling whole tanky with the instruction of Prabhupada books, then how can I maintain my whole life? That's very important, that if we really to pleasing to Guru Maharaj, always to see Guru Maharaj's main theme is always to reading. You not maybe personally I saw when you know that way how Guru Maharaj is eating. He is eating and listening the Bhagavatam. Side one servant is reading Bhagavatam and Guru Maharaj is eating and listen because he has a lot of meetings. As soon as he get the chance, that much. Guru Maharaj is just to doing the bathroom and everything, not go to the bathroom. Sometime like a baby. Guru Maharaj is listening and just to do everything. Guru Maharaj exercising he is doing. That time he listening the Prabhupada class. If you go to Mayapur, see that. When Guru Maharaj is exercise morning time, he is listening the Prabhupada class. Any single moment, he not to be. Guru Maharaj said all kinds of solution my Guru Maharaj kept in the book. That's why I am listening. You know that Mayapur, that Guru Maharaj were staying, there is very hot place because on the rooftop, so many times Mayapur authority said, Guru Maharaj, we make a nice room for you and downside where you will be. Guru Maharaj, I leave my body but I don't leave this place because Prabhupada when he was in Mayapur, he stayed in this room. When I stay in this hot room still, but I am feeling Prabhupada association. Look at how he must attach. Just like a Jamuna Mataji saying, when he first in Radha Damodar temple, she is an Oregon lady, is like always a minus. When she went to first in Vrindavan to project of Krishna Balaram temple, she after 2 months she was thinking I should leave it. That time her mind is coming. My Guru Maharaj, 70 years old, a dead man, stay in this room 11 years and preparation of the whole world to be give the Krishna consciousness. So as a young lady, why I can't? I have to stay. That's why she every day went to Jamuna river and dip in the blanket and brought it and just to wrap the body and just to lay down this like this. So not only look at the, sometimes I say, don't listen the class only, see the action. What is doing? This person can't speak. This person is falling asleep like that. He's so tired. Still, you want to hear Prabhupada books. You want to speak about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So why not us? Why not us? We think Guru Maharaj is every Chaitanya Charitamrita class, good. But we have to see my Guru Maharaj is which situation. Still how much he is addicted to Prabhupada books. So you have to be like that. Then all kinds of problems, egos, everything will go away. Guru Maharaj again and again say, if you are not reading Prabhupada books properly, you are more conflict and complexity is coming everywhere. But as much as you read the books, you can get all kinds of answers there. Then you will be free. So we should really to please Guru Maharaj, we should read Prabhupada books, same time we should preach. But we have to read ourselves. This is not only for Prabhuji, Mataji, Prabhuji, everybody, because we are not Mataji, we are not Prabhuji, we are a soul. When Mataji asked to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you said that woman should be under the husband. He said, yes. Said, it is a sectarian. Prabhupada said, you gave the answer, your woman should be under the husband. If you feel you are a woman, then you are under the husband. But if you feel that I am the soul, if you are that consciousness, then you no need under the husband. First you come that consciousness that I am soul. You come to that consciousness. That time you no need to husband or under the guidance of anybody. But as much as you are thinking, I am a woman, that time you need some protection. When you come to that level, that yes, I am not a woman, I am a spiritual soul, that time you not going under the husband, that time you not to go to any other boyfriend or bar or like a whimsical life, nonsense life. You will that time more be serious your spiritual life. Then people can understand that you are not in woman, you are in now soul. Understand? So as much as we read it, then you will can place to the Guru Maharaj. So thank you so much. I think so. Prabhuji will say 2-3 words for what is my mistake. Then I'll be happy. We need to hear from his. At least Prabhuji will say something, 2-3 words. Oh yes.
Any question?
Yes. Question answer will give it Prabhu. Yes, give it to Prabhu. Okay. One question. Not so much difficult.
So Prabhuji, so when you said like the woman should be under the guidance of the husband, and at that time every man has a rights, right? So they get very, we call that, happy. But my question is, Prabhuji, the woman should be under the guidance of the husband, but right now you're seeing everywhere the women are not under the guidance, the husband is under the guidance.
That's why these things is happening. Prabhupada, that's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada actually said to Prabhupada not to make a brahmachari life, not to grahastha ashram. You set the example of teach the people to varnashram system. From the Krishna connecting to the Shastra, Shastra connecting to Guru, Guru connected to the Prabhujis, Prabhuji connected to the Matajis, and Matajis connected to the children. Then this way very nicely going. But now children is connected to the laptop, wife connected to the another phone or something shopping center there, husband connected to like a Charanamrit and Dukkati and incense stick, and Guru is like a how much collecting more money, this, that. So totally these things in change. Everybody we have to be under the guidance. Wife under the guidance of husband, husband should be under the guidance of spiritual master or the representative of the spiritual master. And spiritual master should be under the guidance of scriptures. And scriptures under the guidance of Krishna himself.
So Prabhuji, I noticed like the devotees...
Last you see, 1 minute. Last I gave the 7 days class. Where Kardamani, why he is a first class husband? Because he is not addicted to the wife. He is addicted to Krishna. That's why devotee choice. This fellow not to be like a lusty person. This fellow is so much addicted to Krishna and his Guru. If I get married, then I get such a nice spiritual children. If he is only Mataji is addicted, then he is a lusty man.
But I noticed Prabhuji, like in devotees, because Mataji and Prabhuji, husband and wife, they are on the same level because they both reading books, and then they both are not on a. They thinking they both are independent. So the woman is not under the guidance.
No, it is proper said. One section we can give it to the independence to the lady. That is in devotional life. You can give the independence because she also need to chant. She also need to read the books. That section. She is going to like a nonsense activities, there you have to stop. You need to, because anything you have to do, you need to the freedom. Just like our Sitaram Prabhu, not to holding like this. She is holding that when something is going to very bad situation, that time holding. Because something you need to do, need the freedom. Just like when you are just to shopping things for the house things. There you give the freedom. Okay, that is your choice. I don't know you need a wheat or chawal or oil or anything. That is you know. That is your freedom. So we need to everybody freedom, but we have to see that freedom is using in a proper way, not like a bad way. That is our main concept.
Okay, okay. Guruji. Another question is like when you say we have to be absorbed in reading all the time, and you say like Guru Maharaj is when he's doing exercise all the time, he's hearing Prabhupada. But as a family man, if you do that, you enter into the you go to your job, you hear some class when you're free, and then you enter into house, then you're hearing class, and the husband, wife and kids, they look at you, he's hearing class. So every time you hear you...
No. You have to understand which way I'm saying. When you are taking shower and you are listening, that time your wife not doing. When you are sitting and with your wife and speaking, that time you not say, oh, I am now Prabhupada class. I didn't say that. Just like I gave example, when Guru Maharaj is in meeting, that time he not to listening Prabhupada class and books. That time he is in meeting. So you have to give everything space now. You need to give the time for wife. You need to give the time for children. You also need to give the time for reading the books. Okay? Hare Krishna. What is this? Something you have to read now. So. Okay. Then we will start for Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much. Prabhu has been stressing about how to read about Srila Prabhupada books, not just from initiation point of view, but as a statement for life. And you know how Srila Prabhupada has mentioned, it's not like, reading is like boiling of milk. So the more we read, the more we understand, the more we attempt to, serve Krishna. And Prabhu mentioned one very important point that I'd like to talk. What he says, how Guru Maharaj wants us to read as much as we can so that we can involve in serving each other. There won't be any, issues or arguments, or we'll have some resolution for all the issues that we have if we just take the effort to read. And on that basis, Prabhu said, if you want to go closer to Srila Prabhupada, start reading and understanding pastimes of Guru Maharaj. So we've been asking everyone to please purchase this book of Guru Maharaj and have a copy at your house. Take your time to read. It's really informative. It has so many pictures, and it really talks about the different journeys that Guru Maharaj has taken and how much he has done for us. So the amount of indebtedness we have for him, not just at initiation when he has taken us as his children, but so I've seen 2 Matajis have already taken. If anybody wants to purchase a copy, please let us know, and you can transfer the amount to the JSSS account. So I've got 6 copies here. If anybody wants to purchase these, let me know and you can take the copies today. And the rest are with Sitaram Prabhu in the temple. $20 a copy. So if anybody wants to purchase, just you can purchase it right away and then transfer the amount to you.
And in fact, it's
Giving them mind.
It's good that actually all the disciples should have one copy, And we can't actually, when we put in the beginning, some devotees, they express their interest, but I don't think all of them collected either. Plus also we thought, okay, because we got more disciples here, quite a few more, but no one is responding. It's a bit unfortunate, sorry to say. But please, it's only $800, and please have a copy. And because quite often devotees say, wow, Guru Maharaj has gotten so many disciples and he didn't have time for me, he can't see us, and we don't get association. But this is the way to get association. First of all, you can know Guru Maharaj by reading about him and by hearing about him, like Prabhu was saying, and also by hearing his classes and by hearing all Guru Maharaj's glorification, then we'll be able to know more. Yes, correct, Guru Maharaj now has got more than 6,000 disciples. Now, true, all of us cannot go quite close to him, but this is how actually we can get close to him. So, it's a very good investment, and our strongly recommend actually. In fact, we thought we may have to order again. Unfortunately, all the books which we ordered first time, they're still with us, So, please come and get a copy. And, okay, even if you can't read that, please take a copy and keep it in your house. And when you go on a holiday, like, but after night, I'm sure all of you will be going on a holiday, like, Esperance or Market River somewhere. Just take the book, sit on the beach and read the book, then you will know more about Guru Maharaj. So, I would please take a book and read about Guru Maharaj and understand him. Then that's how you can come close to him. Otherwise, otherwise you'll be taking, diksha, shelter, and aspiring, but we don't know actually who he is, And by hearing about him, then we will come to know more about him. Then we can understand his dedication to his spiritual master, the Prabhupada. Then that's how we can develop our attachment, our dedication to Guru Maharaj. Then that's how we can become close to Krishna and his service also. Otherwise, we can join a club, and then we're part of club, but that's not we want to be. So I would strongly recommend and to take a book and read the books, and that will know more about him. Because many of you haven't seen him when he was in full action before the stroke, So, in fact, he was much more, very, very energetic, I think. So we know also, and he was very energetic. In fact, he used to travel actually 3 different cities in one day, It happened actually in Perth, in Australia. He gave a class in Melbourne, and he went to Sydney, and from there he came to Perth. Like that he was that much enthusiastic and that much energetic, But now you'll only see him actually like now he's in the wheelchair, and many of you can understand him. But he wasn't like that before. And so all these things actually you will only know by reading about him, by understanding him, you will know. Then we can develop our attachment to him, and that's how we can stay in his association. And in that way, that's how we can stay in the association with the Prabhupada, and that's how we can stay in the association of the process. Otherwise, all the devotees actually, in fact, none of us won't be here forever. After they leave, then again our devotional people can fade away slowly. But that's not the thing which we wanted. We want to stay, because we are making a vow. We want to stay in the process for eternally and try to serve Guru and Krishna, Srila Prabhupada, and understand the process, and then we want to get back to Krishna's lotus feet. So, if you want to know about a person, you got to know about him, hear about him. So,
Please purchase the book.
Definitely.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
How many of them take the book? 2, 3, 4, 10. Very good. Just like that day I gave the class in one place. There is a 10 Bhagavad Gita at a time take. So whatever we hear, we have to take. Thank you. Now stand. What is
We'll have
next?
National Culture.
Okay. No, Prabhu read.
Nasham Kavacham, for the protection of Guru Maharaj's health, also for protection of the movement and protection of all of us.